It's so stupid, it's positively brilliant.
The Brilliant Idiots Podcast.
What else we got?
Donald Trump said Lil Pimp instead of Lil Pump.
That was hilarious.
Think about these rappers that taking the MAGA money.
I was thinking about that, right?
Yeah, what is
first of all, here's the thing.
It's a budget.
I think it's a budget too, but when it comes to black men, I look at it from a different perspective. I am happy that black people are being free with their politics, even if I don't agree with their politics. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like they're not saying, okay, I gotta vote this way, I gotta vote that way. They're really, I guess, paying attention. They're engaged. They see some things that they like. You know what I mean?
You feel that way about Lil Pump?
I don't know about Lil Pump.
I guess that's what I'm saying. Is like, is that really your politics, which I could respect, or are you just kind of grifting, or you just kind of?
I don't think nobody cared about Lil Pump though.
Yeah, I don't.
That's the wild part. Like I saw people saying Lil Pump is canceled. Y'all were never fucking with Lil Pump.
Yeah, I didn't know who that was.
J. Cole named it though.
J. Cole.
Remember he went after Lil Pump.
Oh, that's who that was about?
No, that was it was like 2 years ago or so.
I know
you
you're
see
talking
the
about
one where like Rich the Kid was asked apparently, and they were going to fly him to Michigan, and he said, "Nah."
By the way, all politicians do that. I got offered bags over the past couple of weeks.
How much?
One was high six figures, but it was presented to two people, me and another person, and because they were targeting, and this was from Democrats. They were targeting young black males, and I think like the week before the election, they say the numbers for black men weren't coming in Michigan, and I think
Florida, right?
It wasn't Florida. Was it Florida?
Yeah, they're looking.
I think it was Florida. It wasn't Michigan. It was Michigan and Florida, the way they wanted it to, and they offered money because they wanted everybody to do last minute social media pushes, and I turned it down. I said no, only because like it just feels funny taking money, and it was from Bloomberg. You know what I mean? It feels funny taking money from,
because that's what they do. It's not from the candidate; it's from someone who supports the candidate. Yeah,
it just feels, and I mean that part is no secret because it was on CNN that Bloomberg spent like $12 million.
Spent $100 million in like a few different places.
But it was $12 million last weekend. He put last minute push, and it was like I'm not taking that money just because like you can't buy me or buy my endorsement. You know what I mean?
You could do that to me. I think. Right?
Yeah, I'm about to say how much was it? and it wasn't Trump, right? They ain't want you to do Trump, right? It wasn't Trump. What? It wasn't Trump, right?
Nah, Trump didn't offer me. I mean, his campaign used to try to get in touch with me, but I never spoke to any. Well, I spoke to one person from his campaign, a brother over there, but I never spoke to like Jared Kushner or anybody like that, even though they was asking me to. But it's just like, it's like once you start doing stuff like that, to me, you can be bought.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck what side you on. I don't give a fuck if it's right or left. I'm not, even if I'm supporting you, I'm not taking money. To support you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So they basically gave the bag to Lil Pump, probably.
Lil Pump.
I don't know if they gave it to Lil Pump.
Really? He was just there for the hat.
I don't know though. He was there though. He made an appearance at a rally, right? But why Lil Pump?
I think maybe that was all they could get.
Exactly.
To be honest with you.
I think that's what happened with Wayne. I don't think Wayne. I mean, listen, I could tell by that tweet. Like we've all gotten paid to post tweets before, right?
Yeah.
And you know how they send you the copy and you
like,
copy and paste.
Man, come on.
You can tell when I'm like, Andrew ain't write that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Wax ain't write that. You know what I mean? I can look at that like Wayne didn't write that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on. Wayne. And I truly believe Wayne don't even know what the fuck going on.
Right.
I really believe that. I really believe Wayne isn't paying attention on any level.
Yeah.
So it's just like, yo, the president wants to meet you. The president said they'll pay you X, Y, and Z. Take a picture and post this tweet. All right.
Yeah. He thought he was rapping. He on meds.
He ain't say shit about it. All the backlash he got, he said nothing. He commented. He put out a subliminal about his breaking up with his girl. I think that was this morning or yesterday. But he said nothing about all the backlash he received from Trump.
Yeah.
So it's just like, that's how I know he don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
But I definitely think it was a bag involved. It had to be. Because why would you just all of a sudden bottom of the ninth, Lil Wayne, come in swinging the bat for Trump? Like, it made no sense. But let's just say hypothetically, he has been paying attention and that's who he wants to support. I don't give a fuck. He has every right to do that. And I am all for black men, being free about their politics, even if I don't agree with their politics.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I don't want us to be so predictable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like the way the Latino vote is in America.
Yeah, they'll cater to it much more.
You don't know where they're going. Florida, they might go one way. Arizona, they might go one way. Texas, they might go one way. California, they might go one way. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, we were talking about this on Flagrant. Like, what if, like, we want to get to a place where the black vote is not a monolith, meaning it is completely normal that black people would be Republican and Democrat, just like white people are Republican and Democrat, just like Latinos are Republican and Democrat. And that happens, I guess, when we come to a place in society where it's equitable for everybody. Because ideally, you don't have to vote for your blackness. You want to be at a place in America where you just voting for your interest. Because because your life is looked at as equivalent to everybody else.
Yeah.
You unfortunately have to vote your blackness because right now you're maybe not receiving
things
the
aren't
same
equal.
Exactly. So wouldn't it be dope if you didn't have to consider that in your vote?
If all things were created equal, we wouldn't have to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but all things aren't
or
equal.
you could vote your paycheck. You could vote your religion. You could vote these
for your
other
money.
things. Unfortunately, you have to vote your race.
Yeah, we're still. I mean, black people are in a position like we still have to. We have to vote for our civil liberties over anything else.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like I have to support the candidate who wants to push through the George Floyd Policing Act.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I have to.
You got to vote liberties, not luxuries.
Ooh,
Commonless.
title of the podcast. Liberties, not luxuries. That's the truth, though.
But for real, yeah.
You know, it's the truth. So it's just like I'm not mad at it, and I actually think after this election, I think it's going to be a lot of people breaking away from the Democratic Party. Not to be conservative, but just to establish our own political party. Like I love what, Wes Bellamy and Candace Hollingsworth are doing with our black party. I love the fact that Diddy is with them. Like I see that happening more. I see it being these different factions of black groups, black parties who literally just vote their interests.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because once again, black people have saved Joe Biden's ass.
Yeah.
Once again.
Yeah.
There is no white man in the world right now that owes black people more than Joe Biden. Not one.
Yeah.
Well, the owes black people
more than Joe Biden.
Ah, yeah.
Zimmerman.
Not one. Huh?
I said Zimmerman. All right, but what's the after election? What it look like now?
I don't even know what he said, bro.
Nah, he said nobody owe black people more, and I said Zimmerman owes more. But like,
why Zimmerman?
Because just owe us. Like somebody got to get him. Like he's still out there. It's kind of wild. And I'm out here in Florida, and it's like it's a little different out here.
Yeah, I think Zimmerman will take you right now, based off that titty I'm looking at.
Listen, even with my leg like this, I'm always still ready. You gotta understand, I'm a little different. I'm like 200, and right now I'm like at 100, and everybody else is still at 70. So I'm okay. I'm still good. I still got it.
I don't know
bro.
what you just said. I don't know if you were counting delegates. I don't know if you were talking about the way. I got no fucking clue what's going on right now.
I'm superhuman, what I'm trying to say. But still, listen, after Biden won, how do it look? How do this election look? Like, how do you think people gonna really wild out or what?
You know what? I thought, listen, I think it's still gonna be some violence. But I don't think so. And the reason I don't think so, because it's really, people can look at this and see this is really democracy playing out. Like there's nothing funny going on. No matter
violence will only happen if it's perceived that there are things that are funny going on.
Absolutely.
And Trump is very much leaning into that. He's saying there's funny shit going on. That's what he's tweeting.
Yeah, but it's like looking at his hair and him trying to convince us that it's real. You know what I'm saying? Like we can look at this election and see there's nothing funny going on. Like I saw somebody put on Facebook last night. They put this is some bullshit. On Monday night, Donald Trump was down by 500,000 votes in Michigan, but then the day Joe Biden wins, what the fuck is going on? It's called counting votes. All right? And it's a normal process that usually happens on election day and the day after the election. You have 103 million people voted early. Mail-in ballots and absentee ballots. You know how long it takes to count 103 million motherfucking votes? Give people some grace. Everybody not a Chick-fil-A drive-through worker. A Chick-fil-A drive-through worker can count them shit fast, get you your order right, everything be nice and neat. Regular humans can't do that shit. Give them some grace, man. They're counting votes. That's it. So it's like, God damn. It's like literally if 100,000 people voted for Biden, and say 100,000 people voted, right? And first day, you get 30,000 Trump votes. You're like, okay. Then the next day, it's leaning, the other 70,000 leaning towards Biden. That's the way shit works.
Right.
They don't want to hear that.
That's the way shit
It
works.
shouldn't be shocking to you.
It shouldn't be shocking.
Yeah.
So I think people can look at this and be like, nah, Donald, you just fucked up.
Yeah.
Like,